They thought you were ordinary. They whispered your name with envy. But what they don't know is that being near you is a privilege, and soon the world will realize it. Pause, let the silence breathe. The heartbeat slows, then quickens again, matching the audience's pulse. You've walked through fire that would have destroyed most people. You've survived storms that weren't meant for the weak. Every scar on your soul isn't proof of pain. It's proof of power. The truth is, the universe didn't choose you because you were the strongest. It chose you because you were the most faithful when everything went silent. There's something dangerous about you, and the world can feel it. It's not your looks. It's not your words. It's your energy. The kind that makes fake people uncomfortable and lost souls awaken. Your aura carries truth, and truth shakes illusions. When you walk into a room, people don't just see you, they feel you. That unspoken vibration, that's your divine frequency. It reveals everything hidden, exposes every mask, and brings every lie to the surface. You are the mirror the world tries to avoid, because standing next to you shows them who they really are. But here's what they don't understand. The chosen ones aren't loud. They're lightning wrapped in calmness. They're storms that smile. You don't need to prove yourself anymore. Your presence is your proof. And soon, those who doubted you will wish they had treated you differently. The energy you carry isn't random. It's ancient. It's the echo of every lifetime where you've been a healer, a warrior, a truth bringer. That's why people either love you instantly or can't stand you without knowing why. It's not personal, it's spiritual. You trigger awakening in others simply by existing. And lately you've probably felt it. The shifts, the chills, the vivid dreams, the sudden moments when time feels slower, when you hear whispers guiding you, when 11:11 flashes before your eyes. That's not coincidence. That's confirmation. The universe is preparing to reveal something massive, a turning point written only for you. It's the moment where everything flips. The energy that once worked against you will start working for you. The people who left will be replaced by those who align. The pain that tried to bury you will become the soil of your power. Retention cue. This message isn't for everyone, only for the chosen ones. If your soul starts vibrating right now, don't scroll. Stay till the end. Because what's coming next will explain why you were attacked, why you were tested, and why your presence is about to become your greatest weapon. There's a reason people act strange around you, a reason they shift their tone, lower their voice, or suddenly pull back when you enter the room. They don't even realize why, but their spirit does. You carry a frequency that exposes everything fake. Your energy is a mirror, and most people aren't ready to face their reflection. Ever noticed how someone starts copying your style, your words, your vibe, but can never quite be you? They might mimic your confidence, repeat your ideas, or steal your light, yet somehow it never lands the same. Because you're not just operating from the physical, you're moving through spiritual alignment, and that's something no imitation can replicate. You didn't rise by chance. You rose through pain, through rejection, through nights where you questioned your worth. That's where your power was born. In the silence no one saw, in the tears no one knew about. That's why your glow hits different. It's not arrogance. It's survival turned sacred. They sense something divine about you, even before you speak. It's why some people loved you instantly, and others started hating you without reason. Your presence triggers spiritual insecurity in those still living in their shadows. They don't hate you. They hate the version of themselves they could have become if they had your courage. Jealousy doesn't always scream. Sometimes it smiles. Sometimes it calls you friend. Sometimes it pretends to support you while secretly hoping you fall. And you felt it. The weird energy, the sudden silence, the fake compliments that feel hollow. It's because your light makes their demons restless. You're not the problem. You're the reminder. Your peace disturbs their chaos. Your discipline exposes their laziness. Your growth confronts their stagnation. And that's why they act strange. Not because you changed, but because you evolved. But here's the twist. The same ones who tried to block you will soon need your energy to survive. The same mouths that gossiped about you will whisper your name with respect. And the same people who doubted you will come back, pretending they always believed. Why? Because the universe has a law. What's divine cannot be denied. Everything they tried to take from you, the spotlight, the idea, the opportunity, will return tenfold. The tables are turning. The storm that was meant to drown you is now washing away your enemies. Soon your glow-up won't just be seen, it'll be undeniable. Your success will be their silence. Your peace will be your revenge. And your presence will be their lesson. Because the truth is, you were never meant to fit in. You were meant to stand out. You weren't chosen because you were perfect. You were chosen because you were willing. Willing to keep going when no one clapped. Willing to believe when no one understood. Willing to love even after being betrayed. That's what separates the divine from the average. The chosen ones don't quit when they're hurt. They transform the pain into power. And right now, that transformation is reaching its climax. Your frequency is shifting again. The universe is preparing to lift you higher. But before it does, it must reveal every false connection, every jealous face, every hidden enemy. Not to punish you, but to protect you. So if you've been losing people, feeling isolated or sensing strange energy lately, congratulations. That's your spiritual upgrade beginning. Every exit is a sign that your light is too bright for where you once stood. Prophetic line, power punch. They thought walking away would break you, but instead, it activated you. You were never meant to chase validation. You are the validation. You don't need to explain your energy. Your results will do that for you. Your glow isn't a filter, it's divine radiation. And soon even your silence will speak louder than their noise. So let them talk, let them doubt, let them watch. Because you're not done rising, you're just getting started. Comment prompt, engagement trigger. Type, I am the chosen one. If you feel that power in your spirit right now, encourage viewers. Your journey isn't a coincidence, it's confirmation. If this message resonated deep in your soul, stay till the end. Because the next chapter reveals why your enemies couldn't destroy you, even when they had the chance. You've been through seasons that left you wondering, why did they leave me? Why did people who once said they loved you suddenly disappear? Why did the ones you helped, the ones you prayed for, become the ones who hurt you the most? The truth is, it wasn't punishment, it was preparation. Every betrayal you faced wasn't rejection, it was redirection. You weren't rejected, you were redirected. Every exit was actually a cosmic detour toward your real destiny. You see, betrayal is the universe's way of removing what your heart is too loyal to let go of. It's the divine filter that separates who's meant to go with you from who's meant to teach you. And sometimes, the lesson comes wearing a familiar face. Think back. There was a moment you felt completely alone, abandoned, confused, questioning everything. You thought you were losing people, but what you were actually losing was illusions. Those connections weren't built on truth, they were built on comfort. And the moment you started evolving, those old frequencies couldn't survive your new vibration. That's why the call stopped. The invites faded. The laughter turned into silence. You didn't do anything wrong. You simply outgrew the energy you once tolerated. But here's the thing most people never understand. When God hides you, it's because your anointing is about to go public. When you're isolated, it's not rejection, it's initiation. The loneliness you've been feeling lately? That's sacred space. That's where the universe meets you face to face and whispers, now that the noise is gone, can you finally hear me? But here's the twist. The moment you stop chasing those who walked away, the universe starts sending those who are meant to stay. Your tribe isn't lost. They're being prepared. People who speak your language, who match your energy, who celebrate you without envy, they're already on their way into your timeline. Because betrayal always happens before breakthrough. Ask any chosen one. Moses had Pharaoh, Joseph had his brothers, Jesus had Judas, and yet every one of them rose after they were betrayed. So if you're in your betrayal era, congratulations. It means your story is about to flip. It means you're walking straight into your promotion, your blessing, your divine stage. When people betray you, they think they've broken you. But what they don't realize is, betrayal breaks the illusion, not your purpose. It shakes you just enough to make you awake. And that awakening is your superpower. It teaches you how to love without losing yourself. It teaches you to discern energy, to trust your intuition, to stand alone without fear. Because true power isn't found in crowds. It's found in the silence after the storm, when you realize you're still standing. So wipe your tears, chosen one. You didn't lose anyone. You simply made room for what's real. Every goodbye cleared a path for your next hello. Prophetic reminder, your betrayal was the breaking that built your crown. Your loneliness was the cocoon that birthed your wings. Soon, the very people who left will wonder how you glowed up so fast. They'll scroll through your life in disbelief, watching the person they abandoned become the one everyone admires. That's karma? No, that's divine balance. The universe always restores what's pure. Comment prompt, engagement boost. Who else felt abandoned right before life started shifting? Drop if that's you. Retention hook. Don't go anywhere, because in the next chapter, you'll discover the truth behind your energy shift and why your glow is making people nervous. Something inside you has changed, and you can feel it. You're not reacting the same. You're not chasing the same. You're not even thinking the same. It's because your energy is no longer where it used to be. You're upgrading, spiritually, emotionally, vibrationally. Your frequency is shifting to a higher dimension. And that's why certain people, habits, and even memories are starting to fall away. When your light rises, dark souls get nervous. They can't breathe in your frequency. That's why they disappear. You used to take it personally when people ghosted you. You thought something was wrong with you. But the truth is, your new energy doesn't tolerate old vibrations. The universe is doing spiritual housekeeping, clearing out everything that no longer matches your destiny. Have you been seeing repeating numbers? 1111, 222, 333, or feeling random chills for no reason? That's not your imagination. That's spiritual confirmation. The universe uses signs and synchronicities to let you know you're not crazy, you're awakening. You're being tuned into a frequency that most people can't even detect. That's why conversations feel different. Music hits deeper. Dreams feel realer. You're not just living, you're vibrating. At this new frequency, your energy becomes magnetic. You start attracting blessings faster, ideas clearer, love purer. But here's the catch. Not everyone can handle that vibration. Some people will try to drain you because they can't generate their own light. Some will misunderstand you, calling your peace arrogance or your silence distance. Let them. They're speaking from a dimension you've already outgrown. But here's the twist. They're not gone. They're watching from the shadows, waiting for your next move. They'll pretend not to notice your glow, but they'll stalk your every post. They'll act like they don't care, but they'll whisper your name in every room you're not in. Don't retaliate, upgrade. Don't dim your light to make others comfortable. Don't explain your evolution to people still addicted to their old version of you. Let them watch, let them wonder, let them wish, because your vibration is your protection now. Low-frequency energy can't touch what's radiating in divine alignment. That's why gossip bounces off you. That's why envy backfires. You've become untouchable not because you're lucky, but because you're aligned. And alignment is louder than revenge. Every time you choose peace over drama, the universe rewards you. Every time you forgive instead of retaliate, your glow multiplies. You're stepping into a new realm where manifestation happens fast, where what you speak, you see. So guard your energy like sacred currency. Not everyone deserves access to your peace. Not everyone deserves to touch your light. Because your aura isn't just glowing, it's transforming realities. You're walking proof that when a chosen one heals, entire bloodlines shift. You're not just changing your story. You're rewriting destiny for generations to come. Prophetic line. You're not losing people. You're losing frequencies that can't survive your glow. Remember this, you didn't go through darkness for nothing. The pain was your initiation into power, and now that power is untouchable. Your light no longer fits in small places. It was meant to illuminate worlds. Comment prompt engagement boost. Comment "I'm vibrating higher" if you feel your energy shifting right now. Retention. Hook. Don't move, because in the next chapter, you'll discover the prophecy of protection, why angels have been walking with you in silence while the universe prepares your next miracle. It's not luck that saved you, it's assignment. You weren't supposed to be destroyed because you carry light this world still needs. The times you thought you were alone, you were actually surrounded. Angels were walking with you through the fire, guiding you through the silence, protecting you from enemies you didn't even know existed. That gut feeling that told you not to go, that was divine protection. That unexpected delay, it wasn't rejection, it was redirection. That breakup, that job loss, that betrayal, all of it was cosmic rerouting. Because the universe refused to let you stay where your purpose would have died. You've been saved from things you never even saw coming. Car accidents that didn't happen, opportunities that fell apart, only to lead you to something bigger. Conversations you weren't invited to, because the wrong words would have dimmed your faith. You see, divine protection doesn't always look like blessings. Sometimes it looks like isolation, disappointment, and closed doors. But behind every no, there was an army of light saying, "Not this one, not them, not yet." Because you are carrying something sacred, a vibration that can heal, awaken, and shift entire generations. You were never random. You were sent. And the truth is, your enemies never stood a chance. They plotted, they whispered, they tried. But your name was covered in light long before they spoke. But here's the twist. The real enemy was never a person. It was the version of you that didn't know its own power. It was your self-doubt, your fear, your habit of shrinking just to make others comfortable. The spiritual war was never you versus them. It was you versus the old you. Once you realized that, everything shifted. The moment you started believing in your power, darkness lost its grip. Fear stopped being your master and became your teacher. You no longer seek validation because you've become the proof. You no longer chase peace because you are peace. You no longer fear endings because you finally understand they're just beginnings in disguise. Every tear you cried watered the garden of your next miracle. Every sleepless night became the bridge to your breakthrough. And every time you said, "I don't know how, but I'll keep going," angels stood a little closer, whispering, "We're still here." You've never been unprotected, only unaware. The same divine light that shielded you in your weakest moments is the same force that's now opening doors no one can close. Your name is being spoken in rooms you've never entered. Your energy is being felt in hearts you've never met. Because divine protection doesn't just defend, it promotes. Prophetic reminder, you are not walking alone, you are walking covered. You are the living proof that divine timing always wins. So breathe. You don't have to fight for what's already written for you. You don't have to beg for what's divinely yours. Just stay aligned, stay grateful, stay glowing. Because from this point forward, nothing and no one can touch what heaven has already claimed as protected. Comment prompt engagement cue. Type, "I am protected by divine light" if you feel the angels around you. Retention. Hook. Stay tuned, because in the next chapter, you'll learn how your revenge isn't destruction, it's destiny. The world is about to watch your success speak for itself. There comes a moment when pain stops being your identity and starts becoming your power. When silence becomes louder than any speech. When your glow becomes your revenge. Because let's be real, they didn't expect you to make it. They counted you out, laughed behind your back, and thought your story was over. But what they didn't know is that every tear, every loss, every lonely night was planting seeds for your divine comeback. Your silence will be your revenge. Your glow will be your proof. Those who laughed will have to watch you rise. And now the universe is about to flip the script in ways that will leave them speechless. You're stepping into a season where your energy will speak before you do. People won't recognize you, not because you've changed, but because you've leveled up. You'll start attracting opportunities you didn't chase, money you didn't beg for, and blessings you never saw coming. Sudden money, unexpected messages, divine alignments that feel like too much of a coincidence. No, it's not coincidence. It's confirmation. The universe is repaying you for the seasons where you gave your all and got nothing in return, where you helped everyone else win while no one clapped for you. Now your victory is the applause. You're about to experience what's called the quiet rise. It's not loud, it's not dramatic. It's peaceful, effortless, magnetic. Doors will open without knocking. People will support you without asking, and miracles will flow to you like you finally stopped chasing because you have. You're no longer begging, you're attracting, you're no longer proving, you're becoming, because this time it's not hustle, it's divine alignment. But here's the twist. This time, you won't need to prove anything. You won't need to defend yourself, clap back, or explain your glow. The universe will do the talking for you. Every success, every blessing, every miracle will speak louder than your words ever could. Those who doubted you will be forced to watch your elevation in real time, not from beside you, but from behind the screen. And while they gossip, you'll be glowing. While they plot, you'll be prospering. While they talk, you'll be too busy manifesting. Because when a chosen one finally embraces their purpose, the universe doesn't just bless them, it announces them. Prophetic moment. Your enemies thought they buried you, but they didn't realize you were a seed. The same soil that tried to suffocate you will now nourish your success. Every setback was secretly setting the stage for your breakthrough. The light that once seemed far away is now radiating from within you. You are walking into overflow, not just financially, but emotionally and spiritually. Peace will follow you, love will find you, and abundance will recognize your name. So keep your focus. Don't seek revenge. Your success is already doing it for you. Because when God decides it's your season, no one can mute your miracle. Comment prompt, engagement boost. Drop if you can already feel your miracle manifesting. Retention. Hook, stay with me, because in the final chapter, you'll hear the crown they can't touch. The message that seals your destiny and reminds you exactly who you were born to be. You've been through enough storms to drown 10 souls, but somehow you're still here. Still glowing, still standing, still chosen. They tried to break your confidence, but they only polished your crown. They tried to silence your voice, but it only made your truth louder. And now, the same people who underestimated you are about to witness the rebirth of someone unstoppable. They better be careful with you. You're not just another soul walking earth. You are a divine assignment. Your presence shifts rooms, heals hearts, and shakes demons. You were never meant to blend in. You were born to stand out. The light in your eyes isn't random. It's the reflection of every lifetime you've survived. You carry wisdom older than your body, strength deeper than your pain, and grace that even chaos can't destroy. When you walk into a room, the atmosphere changes. You don't just bring energy, you are the energy. You make darkness nervous because your light exposes everything fake. And the more you rise, the more you'll realize, not everyone was meant to understand you. That's okay. You weren't sent for everyone. You were sent for impact. The truth is, your story was never about proving your worth. It was about remembering it. You were born royalty, but had to live through battles to realize what your crown was made of. Every betrayal, every heartbreak, every sleepless night, they weren't curses. They were crowning moments. Your pain wasn't punishment. It was preparation. The divine didn't take things from you to hurt you. It cleared the path for your elevation. Every time you thought you were losing, you were actually being positioned. And now, the wait is over. Your season of hiding is done. Your crown isn't invisible anymore. It's glowing. But here's the truth no one tells you. They can touch your name, but they can't touch your purpose. They can speak on your past, but they can't block your future. Because your crown doesn't come from people. It comes from purpose. The crown you wear is made of everything you survived. It's crafted from forgiveness, faith, and fire. It's the proof that light always wins, even when surrounded by shadows. So hold your head high, not in arrogance, but in awareness. You're not who you were yesterday. You're the living embodiment of transformation. You don't chase validation anymore, because you've become the miracle itself. Prophetic declaration. You are the storm that cleared the path. You are the calm after the chaos. You are the crown they can't touch. And from this day forward, speak differently, walk differently, decide differently. Because the crown you carry is not decoration, it's divine confirmation. You're the evidence that destiny always wins. Every obstacle, every tear, every delay was leading to this moment, your awakening. The universe didn't forget you, it was building you, and now it's time to rule your reality with love, with grace, and with unshakable purpose. Final call to action, engagement plus emotion. Comment, I accept my crown if you're ready to step into your royalty. Like this video, share it with another chosen one, and subscribe, because the next video reveals the 3 miracles that follow once you embrace your crown. Fade out scene, celestial light expands, the music swells. The voice whispers one last time, you've been chosen for something bigger. Walk like it, speak like it, and never forget, your crown was forged in fire.